Storm, which could make matters worse, expected to dump up to 30 inches of rain with a possible life-threatening storm surge. This hurricane with winds 80 miles per hour. The outer bands already reaching the coast tonight, wind and rain hitting Gulf Shores, Alabama. The images coming in from Florida as well. Rough surf along the shores in Destin, Florida. Flooding already reported tonight. A barge breaking loose, becoming wedged under the Pensacola Bay Bridge. And take a look at the view from space. Bursts of lightning there as the
satellite. It's about 60-some miles to my south, and it should make landfall again tomorrow morning. So as it churns toward us overnight, we anticipate those really heavy bands of rain, winds of 70 to 80 miles per hour. We've already seen gusts at Fort Morgan above 70, and the timing there shows you along the path. It will make its way then Wednesday afternoon into the far northwest corner of Florida Panhandle and then south of Montgomery and eventually out through South Carolina by the end of the week. Before it does that, we've got a tornado watch from Apalachicola to Mexico Beach, Panama City. You're included all the way here to Mobile. So watch for some spin in some of those outer bands. You also have to know the timing because this is what's so critical. Tonight we feel that eye shield, right? The shield ahead of the actual eye itself. Watch that stationary front try to trap that storm. 73 mile per hour Mobile, right as it makes landfall somewhere near Gulf Shores or Orange. As it moves to the north, I think we all really feel the impacts along the bay here, and then it should break open and allow it to move east, kicking it out with this trough. Number one, it is all about the rain. 10 to 30 inches of rain right here through Destin to the east of me, and then also the surge with the water pushing up. That combination.
Two riverboat casinos and a canal breaking free, crushing a dock. The storm surge began inundating Dolphin Island during high tide on Monday. Several drivers who didn't get out in time found their cars buried in sand. With up to 30 inches of rain forecast in spots, Alabama's governor urging families along the coast to get out if they still can.
My fellow Alabamians, Hurricane Sally is not to be taken for granted.
The storm now moving away from New Orleans, but not the storm surge. These waves raging on Lake Pontchartrain.
Overnight, the slow-moving Hurricane Sally grinding toward shore, slamming the Gulf with heavy rains and potentially devastating flooding.
Hoping for the best, and that's all we can do.
Sally's strong winds tearing down power lines, plunging residents into darkness, flooding homes and roadways, concerning officials.
We are anticipating a historic flood event throughout the coast and throughout the county.
When storms slow down, rain totals pile up. And with Sally crawling at just 2 miles an hour, projections show many spots could get soaked by 20 inches and up to 30 in isolated areas. Coastal cities in Alabama, Mississippi, and Florida could take the biggest hit. Thomas Derbies worries about the more than 1 million oysters he's yet to harvest.
You're looking at over $750,000 worth of lost oysters.
We're praying that it doesn't get that way. We're crossing our fingers, but for right now, yeah, it could be a substantial loss for us.
In Biloxi, Mississippi, residents are preparing for choked-off roads.
Truck's gassed up, boat's gassed up, so I'm ready.
The National Weather Service has been warning residents not to waste time getting out.
The saying that the National Weather Service has is hide from the wind, run from the water, and so now is the time to run from the water.
One couple literally running while they still can before Sally hits.
Did you consider evacuation at any point?
I think if we would have known a couple days ago what we know now, potentially, but now it's a little too late, I think, for us to go anywhere, so we're just going to stay put.
Last-minute prayers, hopefully answered.
We still hope and pray that Sally will not bring that type of pain and heartache, but my fellow Alabamians, Hurricane Sally is not to be taken for granted.